So there's 3 teams right first.
Oh, hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to today's ETF2L Highlander Nations Cup. This is going to be Finland versus Norway on a rematch, an actual tiebreaker to determine who's going to go through the group stages into the playoff. Only 2 teams can make it through. Currently fighting for those are Netherlands, Norway and Finland. And today we're going to be playing on Koth Product. I'm joined by Woolen and Wiethoofd on camera. How are you doing today, Woolen?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
Very splendid. I'm excited to see this rematch. I was casting this exact game, the Finland versus Norway match, a couple of weeks ago with the lovely Buck, and I was very surprised and very slightly embarrassed, in fact, to find Finland getting completely destroyed after I'd kind of hyped them up so much.
Finland are my favourites, though. They've got Chando and Bloodis and all sorts of nice people.
Oh, the finish is just great, absolutely. But most importantly, I really was certain that the finish would take that as a swift victory.
Against
Norway, because this is a rematch almost.
Oh yeah, technically.
And technically, but I was very surprised to find that Norway actually completely steamrolled them, and
Was it on steel?
It wasn't steel, so it could have been, it could have been just gimmicks.
Who was the Norwegian combo?
Wiethoofd and Endrio and Ixo.
Okay, fair. Because it'd be very difficult, just like on paper, because like Bern and Chando are both really, really good. Kunai's really, really good. Finnish Neon's really, really good. Mason's pretty good. Like they're all just as a team. They seem like pretty solid.
That's exactly what I said last game, and also to mention that the Finnish team is playing together in UGC, so they've got that sort of.
They've been practicing.
They've been practicing together, exactly, and. I was very shocked to see that Norway take this. Will this game be any different?
I imagine it might be. Like Neon's a really good demo. I don't know when I think he's been playing sixes or something, so I haven't seen him in a long time. But like Bern's like one of the best snipers in Prem, and this is a DM map. Nando's if he's playing, I don't know if he's playing Soldier or Spy. They've got Dissy on Spy. Both Nando and Dissy are both very good players as well. So like I don't know. Like if they might just be able to DM win this. If Bern like carries the monkeys out of them, they might bring the victory, but we'll have to see how things end up. If Endrio ends up pulling out a few cards and maybe winning for his team, I'm not sure.
Well, definitely. I mean, the Finnish lineup, providing that there's no subs being played today, is pretty much prem across the board. And this isn't something that we can see in Norway. In Norway, you've got players like Yahoo, Botman, Yellow, Ixo, Andy. They're all very, very well-esteemed players, but they haven't got that across-the-board, top-level
Prem thing going
players.
on.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, it's gonna take a lot of effort, especially on a DM-centric map like Koth Product. But if we want to move maybe on to some predictions, what are you thinking?
It's kind of interesting because I guess we're 25 seconds-ish ahead of the stream, maybe, and not everyone's in the server yet, so it's kind of hard to just. I don't really know the Norway team off by heart, for example, so it's kind of hard to make any predictions. I would like to assume that Bern, if he's on his point, will do lots and lots of nice things for Team Finlando. And I would like to assume that having a combo consisting of, Kunai and Neon, you think that'd be pretty solid on the combo. You think they'd win most of the battles, but then maybe Norway, I don't know them as well, but they might try some funky strats, like running crits or something, and they might push off of that, and they might make them tilt, and then they might win, but it is really going to depend. It's surprising if they won on Steel, which is the team map, considering they're the team that's been scrimming, it's a bit hard to make any prediction at all. We'll just have to see. Maybe they've been practicing and warming up for this, to not let that happen again. But I'm really just hoping, Bern and the combo is going to do big things for Finland. But on, the Norway side, I don't know nearly well enough to say anything about.
So, I mean, well, that brings us maybe to doing a go through of the rosters. So, I'll start with Norway. So, for Scout, will be. Unless I am,
it looks like
unless I stand correct, it looks like it's gonna be Botman on Scout, and I don't know who's playing Soldier yet.
Maybe Chando. He's very good Soldier.
Or no, for Norway.
Oh, for Norway, sorry.
Norway. Yeah, could be SYS on Soldier, probably Yahoo on Pyro, Endrio on Demo, Vetleaks on Heavy, Yellow on Engineer. Andy
Not sure who's the medic.
The medic will probably be Ixo, Andy on Sniper, and Bran, I'm just going to call him Bran, on on Spy. So like I say, yeah, it's fairly inconsistent in terms of the skill range.
Division level, yeah.
But they've definitely got,
well, yeah,
definitely have what it takes to contest with
pyro.
them. Oh, they've got some. I mean, yeah, they've definitely got top pyro and
Botman's
really
solid.
strong combo as well. Endrio and Ixo and even Velix have all sort of shown themselves to be very strong players in this Nations Cup. So I'm expecting big things again from them.
Do you want me to run down the team Finlando?
Go for it, yeah.
So, who do we think the scout is? Is that Thomas or is it just
I think
Tom?
Thomas.
Okay, Thomas on the scout if he's playing. He's solid. I thought McNando on Soldier, just because he's like they've got Dissy in the server, so presumably McNando on Soldier. Yeah. Oh, Dissy is on Spy, okay. Yakohu on Pyro, the mango-loving Pyro who played with Moe Kyun in Season 8, and I love him. He's a wonderful man. Demo, presumably Finnish Neon, who's like amazing. Heavy, presumably Kunai, who is the best broadcaster. Engineer, potentially Mason, by the looks of it, who's a bit of a weeb. Wonderful man. Was he playing Pyro? Well, I think Yakohu... Was Yakohu with them? I think Mason
Yakohu should be on Pyro.
Yeah. Fair. Raban on Medic, maybe? Or Raban on... What do you reckon? Raban on Medic, probably. And, Burn on Sniper and Dissy on Spy. Burn and Dissy are both really good pick classes. Overall, they're just like a solid roster. Like, there's no Bloodis, so that makes me a little sad, because he's like a wonderful man. But maybe he's off, doing other things, or they've got Thomas. They have QNX.
Ooh, QNX will be playing. Well, QNX will be playing Soldier, I think. Similar to the last game I saw against Finland, in fact, on Steel. He was a very key player as well. So you may have the flank needed to contest the Finland power team that we're seeing on the server right now.
Do you know how long it will be in waiting? Because people keep dropping out of Norway and starting back up again. Do you think one of their players is having a couple of little problems or something?
Very hard to say. It looks like they're gonna be getting ready to start now. So finally, I mean, I'm gonna be real optimistic and say that Norway's got what it takes. Only because I feel really bad if I rooted with Finland again and Norway won again. So I really don't think I can do that. I'm gonna have to say Norway's got what it takes this time.
I'm rooting Finland because I love all of them.
You love the Finns.
I love Finns.
And
so we're just going to sit here and watch the pre-game for a little bit.
Just going to sit here and watch the pre-game, that's absolutely right.
So we're watching... we're live soon, okay, that's good.
I mean, obviously, Woolen, what's your thoughts on Koth product today? As a map, what classes would you say can destroy here?
DM.
Well, DM.
like, yeah, demo and sniper. If you've got a good demo and sniper, you've got a considerably higher chance of winning, and... Other than that, like, the scout can make a big deal, because then he'll win all the flank battles, and then you'll have concrete. So if you've got concrete, you basically own half the map. And it tends to be your flank that wins over that. But, like, the majority of the map is played either around the mid, when everyone's alive, or when one of the teams wins, they tend to kind of do a bit more of a forward hold, when, like, they have the demo up on Cliff and the soldier up on, China, and they'll try and block out the spawns. But if things are equal, then it will literally just be who can deal more damage faster. So the better demo and the better sniper will be like a huge deal there. And if Burns, I don't know if he's running Razorback or Gerati, but he sometimes likes to run Gerati, and that could be like a huge deal if he just like tosses it behind the point. It looks like he's running Gerati, so that could be a huge deal breaker if he like deals that with his demo and they end up just one-shotting everything at the start. We'll have to see how things end up though, I think.
It's definitely a weapon that's viable on King of the Hill maps. You've got that you got that tight area control. And so we'll just have to wait and see. But as we are about to go live now, this is Finland versus Norway for the tiebreaker match, ladies and gentlemen, on Koth product. Here we go.
The roll outs quickly. Which demo is going to be faster? They're the ones that's going to have the. They're both roughly equal, I'd say. And one of them sticking at one side.
Looks like Endrio is going to get out some early damage there.
McNando
Quick
starts
bomb
an early
coming
bomb.
from McNando. Does get caught off by Vetleaks. He is going to go down. Andy, though, is going to get sniped by Burn. That's going to give Finland the lead to go across it. Oh, an instant pick
by
Dissy. What a play.
I think Finland so far definitely have the advantage from like the medic and the sniper both being down, as you just see them just collapsing on the point. And there's only 2 up on Norway. half of them still on 0 points. Only 3 of them have actually killed anything yet, so we're hopefully going to see them just sit here and heal back up and try and get a bit stronger position. We see Neon sticking stickies up on the cliff there to try and stop people just jumping down. And it looks like they're going to be a bit more far back here on product. This is not a forward hold by any means. I guess they're holding on to that Uber. They have the point, they have the Uber. All they have to do is just hold it for as long as they can, and because they've got the advantage, they'll probably try and push out onto the medic when he's on like 70-80%. Just to try and keep that... Oh god, I'm watching the flank, they've just... Oh, an air shot as well, wonderful, big Nando. They've just taken up the left-hand side of the map, so they've got both the entire main point and the concrete taken over. So there's not really much that Norway can do right now, other than just build Uber and slowly try and get picks.
They're going to have to play for a good pick here, you know, they're going to have to put some pressure on their sniper, on their spy, to try and get something out of there, and it's not really going too great for Norway at the moment. They're just not taking any space, and you know,
not doing enough damage.
Not doing any damage at all. And you know, this passive hold can have its downsides, but in this case they seem to be holding it really solidly. They're just putting out good damage and good area denial. They're not letting them anywhere near that point without taking an absolute ton of damage there. As we say that, QNX going in a little bit more aggressive, pushing on with Endro. Yellow's going to go down there, Uber's going to be exchanged.
And the medic drops his combo.
Oh dear.
They're having to Uber a soldier. Oh. This looks like it was a victory for Finland on the Uber sides. And look, Neon just pushing forward to try and deal a bit more damage as they're trying to run off.
Absolutely. Yeah. Ixo is going to be able to get out with his life. Yeah, he did drop his entire combo, and that was a big deal, because they could have had the better Uber there if they hadn't lost as many players. And now it's just going to be a case of maybe trying to restabilize and maybe try for a dry push, try and get some advantages here. As to say that, Neon doing a real good job at denying anyone trying to touch that point. Andy now playing fairly aggressive, isn't going to be able to get any
losing
picks
the
just
point
yet.
right now.
They're losing the point now. Andy takes down Kunai, and Neon goes down as well to QNX.
Yeah, it looks like Finland, they've lost quite a bit of space here, but they have got nearly 2 minutes on the clock ahead of Norway. So what they have to do really is hopefully retake it and hold it for another minute. And they didn't lose the medic, so what I'm assuming they're going to do is just build up the 100% and probably either push from main or left with their combo and try and take back. Because they managed to be really good with the aggression so far. They've got the Uber now. We have to see what they do.
Yes, they're in a really good position for this round at the moment with only 55 seconds left.
Oh, medic drops!
Ooh. Brilliant pick by Andy. Takes down Raban, and it looks like the Finns are going to go in for a suicide wave here, but they're getting absolutely crucified at the moment. McNando goes down, Thomas as well.
And the spy! Oh, he forces the Uber out. Very good on this.
Nice force.
That gives Finland an ever so slightly higher Uber percentage, and it looks like just building in spawn right now. Yeah, they're all going to come out right with their combo, and I think they're just going to... Finland right now, they're probably just hoping for a couple of easy picks before they push out a bit more. Because the medic's not hiding in spawn, he's just sitting on cliff with his entire team.
Absolutely, I mean, Finland do have the DM to get a few picks and just push across the point here, so this is looking quite good for them. They don't have to worry about contesting an Uber right now. Now we maybe just put some heals up.
Neon's very far forwards. They're just pushing a bit of a dry push right now. They've already gained back their half at the point.
But it's working as Neon just takes up the right side.
This very aggressive push. Despite this, he picks off the demo. Deals a fair bit to the heavy. Yeah, this dry push so far. They seem to have just dealt the damage to be able to push on without needing to build an Uber or anything.
Absolutely, but they are losing players, and you know, Kunai is taking quite a lot of ground and doing quite a lot of damage. Neon just sitting on the point now as there's that Yahoo does try to go for the defense. Vetleak's trying to follow up, and actually he is going to have the Uber is exchanged onto Vetleak's. Good area denial there. He's not going to be able to get the picks, but he is going to be able to stop them from taking it. And at this point now, with only a minute left, the Finns are actually slightly pushed for time now. The Norwegians have held it way better than I anticipated here. Andy playing very aggressive. He's going to try and back up a bit now, but Botman and QNX on the flank, putting out good aggressive damage there. QNX takes down Tonmas, and the Norwegians now playing slightly further back in a passive hold with a small Uber advantage. Yeah, I mean, this is now anyone's game now. They're going to have to be trying to work for the important picks, but Finland need to make a play fairly soon with only 40 seconds left. Woolen.
I'm really interested. I'm watching the red spy from Norway. He just picked the sniper. He was in a really good place there, because he could potentially even pick the combo areas. Like, no one's checking for him. No, it looks like blue team just managed to push off just dry basically there.
No, they did actually use their Uber.
Both sides are losing
now
a lot,
with full Uber advantage. He's going to try and come back in and go for the recapture. They might be able
to do it
free.
This is really messy. Yeah.
Very messy.
Wow,
with only one up for Finns.
Players just dying left, right, and centre, and it's difficult to really say anything about it, if I'm honest. Norway do have an Uber, and they are climbing on the cliff for that forward hold. They've only
This
got
is
16
looking
seconds to
very
hold
good
it.
for Norway, in fact. Only
Incredibly
10 seconds
good.
left. They have to play the point now. Magnando's just going to walk up on the flank there. He's maybe going to try and get some time on point. He's going to get seen off by Botman, and the Uber comes out. This is maybe just going to be first round.
Someone needs to get onto that point.
Oh, the quick pick
Although,
from Dissy onto Ixo.
I think that was just a matter of slightly more health winning out. They had a lot of DMs that happened all at once there, and just they had slightly more health and won.
With that being said, there is going to be a chance for one repush now, and the Finns have lost a few essential players. Roban only just being respawned. Ixo is going to be at mid quicker. He might be able just to dry push the point there. They're playing fairly passive, and at this point, the Norwegians are just going to have to play that point now. Now the Finns are starting to regroup a bit. They are coming in a little bit further. Overall, though, the Norwegians need to be playing this point now.
They need to start doing frags. They have 10 seconds left. They can't camp it with all these players alive.
Burn going down is going to be a real good pick that they need.
They're going
to walk across the point now. Vetlix does go down. Kunai goes down. Jarkahu as well. Wow, these are fucking kills going on
still up.
everywhere.
Spy still up. Oh, this could be anything still. No, it looks like... Oh, no. Dissy?
Nah.
No. When he just gets 4 headshots then and wins the game, that would have been nutty.
Would have been something. What a back and forth game, though.
Incredibly back and forth. It looked like Finland had like a really, really strong start, and then Norway did, and then at the end there, it could have been anyone's game. You know, another 30 seconds on the clock, either side would have probably won it for them a lot easier than this. This was really close.
Very nicely played by Norway, though, in holding that positioning, and that counter push right at the end there, real clutch. As an early bomb tries to come in from Magnando, doesn't get anywhere, and he is backed away. Dissy now going to try and go in for the play there.
He did it last game.
And that's a pause. That's a pause.
It's a restart? No, that was just the sound. Oh, the medic's on 16 health. I think... I'm not sure who did it. It must have been like a pipe or something, but Dissy here, he could just buff on and shoot the medic and get the frag.
Dissy's going to get this kill. I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
He could backstab the demo and then headshot the medic, because where he is... I'm trying to look. From his position, I'm not sure if he can see. I'm going to try and get onto his view. Yeah, he can't see any of the combo right now, but I think he saw them before he went... Yeah, he should have known them there. So I'm hoping he just comes around, backstabs the demo, and then headshots the medic. That would look really nutty. And where the combo is, I'm not sure they can... No, I don't think anyone can see the spy. Everyone's facing away from him, so he could. He's in a blind spot right now. Normally in pauses, someone gets really unlucky and everyone like mauls them, but... We're in like this Matrix situation.
This is looking quite good for Finland, actually. I mean, the Norwegian spy going down, being the only pick so far, but it looks like Dissy is probably going to get a pick onto one of them, and it's going to give the Finns the opportunity just to walk straight across that point. Neon quite weak though, so if they can focus Neon down, they're going to get that pick. Let's Woolen, while we've still got a bit of break, have your thoughts changed on the Norwegians at all? Oh, never mind. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
He does get it. He gets the demo at least.
Well, he gets one thing, but Ixo will survive on 16 health only.
Although Neon someone might push and jump while everyone's ice skating.
Yeah.
Now the medic's got full health now, and they're both on about 80-90ish% each. So we'll just have to see.
Looks like that this is going to go in the way of Finland. Norway just don't have players up right now. They do actually get the kill onto Kunai.
Finland needs to get way more aggressive there.
And now they're just giving up a lot of space now as Vetlix just jumps onto the point. And he's
incredibly hurt.
So Norway, there he goes down. And the Norwegians now should be thinking about backing up. I don't think they've got the players. That being said, the Finns also are going to play fairly passive. As Magnando goes down to a frontage just killed by Yellow. And Neon goes down to a nice... Ooh, actually, Bram Molvik there. Taking out Burn and Neon. Nice little play there by him. Well played.
This is incredibly hard to watch. It's like, it's going both ways every single time. There's always something to talk about. There's none of those blank spaces where it's like, you can sit and talk about your favourite hats. It's just too much going on. And I appreciate both teams just took it one at a time. The spy just stabbed the heavy. Oh. And he was looking at him and shooting it. That's good. He might even get the medic!
Bram Molvik.
That was close.
The play of the century. Nah, he does get picked off though, unfortunately. But nice job there by the Norwegian spy, getting some essential picks and giving Norway the chance to set up a fairly strong hold right now. They are playing another passive hold, but it seems to be doing its job as the flank is, denying a good amount of space here.
They're bringing up their Uber at main though.
It looks like we're looking at a possible Uber exchange soon. pick onto Dissy by Andy there. He's been playing really well actually,
He's been
pretty consistently. And an Uber is going to come out from Finland, countered onto Norway. Andy does go down, and now Thomas is behind them. Looks like this is going to go in Norway's favour. Mignando, Raban going down, Burn as well. Wow, but Yahoo and Botman get picked off along with Ixo. This is fairly 50-50 at the moment. Can Thomas take down Vetleaks? Vetleaks actually goes down to some good aim by Thomas, and they're just going to pile back in now. Endrio and Yellow are both down.
That was a solid play from both sides. Yeah, Finland won that, but both sides it was just a lot of DM battles going on. We saw right at the start there, they actually Finland Ubered Thomas to go behind them, and no one killed him, and he ended up coming back and cleaning up a lot of the frags. I reckon if they had not Ubered the scout there, they might have even lost the point there, because it was up to him really to frag like 2 or 3 things there at the end, like the heavy and the soldier.
Quite possibly, yeah. Thomas playing a really good flank role there.
He
got the early pick onto Andy.
Now they're doing an early bomb though on the medic.
Ooh!
Just fragging. And it deals a loads of damage to the Pyro, which the Domi managed to pick up on. So it looks like Finland hopefully should be able to get a nice strong hold here, having picked a couple of the key combo players.
Yes, it's looking quite comfortable for Finland right now. Although Raban gets picked off by Bram Molvik now, giving Ixo a fairly modest but still significant Uber advantage. About 20 seconds. Absolutely. That's probably going to be enough for them to walk across point now. They've also got that heal advantage, and they need to be getting across point. Verleek's playing nice and aggressive there, taking a lot of ground. His team needs to follow up really, and they are just
Neil managed to scare the heavy off the point there. I'm noticing with his stickies and his pipes, just walking forwards.
Did you just see Thomas there just got a 3k right on top of them?
Amazing.
Yahoo, Endrio, and someone else, I think Yellow maybe, just without even really, yeah, he just destroyed them there. And now Finland are probably going to be able to recapture this with moderate ease. That being said, Neon goes down, and maybe they're going to have to back up here.
Spice coming up, main. Oh no, the Pyro managed to catch him off. That would have been really good there for Norway if they got the medic there.
Absolutely.
Looks like they might just push back onto the point here. It's still going everywhere. 1 minute-ish on both sides.
Ooh. The Uber comes out. Kunai and Mignando both picked off there, and there's the jump going to come from QNX. QNX does land 1 rocket, but not enough to finish off. He's going to get shot down. Burn, though, getting sniped along with Jarku going down to the Frontier Justice, which is just destroying today.
He's killing everything.
Absolute annihilator. And looking like a victory for Norway once again. Verleek's playing nice and aggressive there on the concrete area.
Spy for red team again.
Ooh, but Ixo going down, and the Uber's just going to come out straight onto the point, straight behind Vetleeks there. He's going to try and clean it up.
Needs to get a lot of frags here if they want to get the point back.
A couple of picks there by the Norwegians. Raban going down, going to give Ixo a small advantage.
And don't sniper left. Which Chando does a bit of a jump for. And misses the air shot. Disappointed in you, Mignando.
Gets the kill nonetheless, though.
He did. And it looks Finland, they've only got a minute left to hold it, haven't they?
Absolutely now, and you know, this is still a fairly good position for Finland. They can easily hold this with still a minute left, and you know, no real Uber advantage here. Fairly even. Ixo responded just slightly before, so this is still anyone's game.
Both sides are very strong.
And still running Uber on both sides, I do believe.
We're just going to have to wait. It's going to be a picks game right now. The sniper goes down for Norway, but it's not significant enough, perhaps, for them to hold for longer. They're going to have to just sit and hold this for 30 seconds and hope they don't lose any significant combo classes on either side.
Absolutely. They're going to have to make a decision soon, though, as, you know, Finland are just holding onto this fairly comfortably. They don't have to do anything risky. They're in the driving seat at the moment. And still playing fairly passive, maybe just trying to bait them onto the point a bit.
Red Spy was very close to getting the
Uber, and Bram Molvik goes down before he can get a pick. Dissy also going down, and the Ubers will be exchanged there. And it looks like Neon's a little bit caught out. He gets blasted into the air. Where's he off to? He's dead. And oh my lord, Jarku just walking forward there. Kills. Does he kill Ixu? Ixu actually gets away, but Norway getting cleaned up on the point there. Yahoo and QNX both going down. Bram Molvik trying to get the pick,
still going absolutely everywhere.
Still on though, as
Raban stayed alive this entire time on like very little health.
And now the combo's going to be here. And now it's just Vetleeks and Endria, and they are going to have to try and clean this up. With 15 seconds left,
a lot of damage is hurt on
Finns are going to have to try and regroup and re-push this.
Raban goes down though.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
This is going to have to be a deadly play by Neon or something. Mignando and a Neon jump or something.
Early picked out onto Mignando, does take him down, and they're not even going to get any time to point, and there it is.
It goes off.
Wow. Bram Molvik as well. Norway
are doing like incredibly well. What?
This is unbelievable plays there by the Norwegian spy. Just complete
He's
denial.
doing solidly. Yeah.
So much work.
He's like fragging combo classes that are really important like all the time. He's keeping Burn down quite often. You see Burn's only like bottom middle of the board. He should be like right at the top, I think, if no one was dealing with him. But he seems to be being dealt with. And it just seems to be a case of the flank and stuff winning.
Completely out, seems to be for the most part out DMing Burn as well, so it's going quite well for them. Early pick, Endrio takes down Raban, and Ixo does actually survive to spike a bomb onto Ixo. Norway's going to take this pretty decisively. Only 2 up. That was easy.
It looks like they're just winning a lot of DM battles, just based off of that in the last couple of rounds. I think Norway might just be out DMing them. And I'm not sure on what end. It might just be, like, well, just like from the looks of it, like, the demo, Neon, seems to be doing better than the Norway demo. Both snipers, well, I guess it might be Andy. He might be the one carrying, and their spy. Both sides just seem to be being out DM'd by Norway right now, which is surprising, considering the, the tier differences, perhaps, but maybe not so surprising.
Well, ultimately, like if Norway's proving signs of being fairly keen and having good synergy together, then something's working here. And Andy's just really going nuts on this
absolutely
one.
Ham,
and at this point now, Bramovic takes down Burn, and they don't have to worry. And Dizzy also going down, so Ixo doesn't have to worry. He can just sit with this Uber advantage, and they've already knocked off a minute.
Holding very
this is looking very comfortable, and I believe this is only a best of 1, so this is everything to play for at this point. Finland have to bounce this back.
If they lose this, do they still have to play the next map, or if they win this, is it just 6 points?
I think because it's a tiebreaker, it's just the one map, and they'll play the other 2 teams, and whoever gets the most wins, or the top 2 teams will pass through. So everything to play for here. Finland were one of the teams that were seeded to just destroy these group stages. They may not have a chance at playoffs.
Uber comes out on red team, or on blue team even, on both sides, perhaps. And it's still just Norway seems to be keeping them at bay, even though both Ubers were popped at the same time. They're just failing to do nearly enough damage and get nearly enough aggression as they did in the start of the first round. It seems to have kind of switched. Like the first half of the first round was really, really strong for Finland, but since then Norway's basically been doing what they were doing, but more consistently, and just winning all of his battles.
And it's certainly not looking great. And
Medic got bombed as well.
Medic, he will go down, in fact, yes, despite Norway losing most of their players. Ixo's going to hold on to his Uber, as far as we know. But he is probably going to have to back out here. No, yeah, he does actually get picked by Dissy there. Nice pick there, comes in by Dissy. Takes down Ixo, giving Raban fairly modest Uber advantage. And the fight's going to go back to Finland. And this looks like fairly comfortable for Finland now. They have got to hold it for a whole 3 minutes though. This is basically a reverse of the first round. So it still could go either way. But this is looking pretty secure for Finland. I think this is where Finland will do the best, where they can just give Burn lots of heals and space, and he can maybe get back on.
Hopefully he can stop the other team from getting too many picks and pushing.
Quite possibly. And this looks like this is exactly what they're doing. Just putting lots of emphasis on Burn there, hopefully trying to get those picks. He's playing on that far left side, I think.
No, he's in there.
Where is he playing now?
He's sitting around the medic in the combo, so presumably if the spy tries to kill him, someone else will get him. And if the soldier tries to jump him, probably try and get the medic instead of the sniper. So my Burn is he's in a really, really defensible position as a sniper. And he's watching the cliff side, which is where the enemy combo is, so if he can win the sniper vs sniper battle, might be able to have a pretty good sign for Team Finland.
Weird strategy coming in there by Norway. They've got the demo and heavy playing on the right side. The medic, I don't even know where Ixo is right now.
Ixo is
fairly disconnected.
The nether realm.
he's off
doing his own thing. Oh, he's just right inside of the point. And the Ubers have come in.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is looking fairly good for Norway here. Bramovic picks on to Kunai. Jarku also going down. And Norway's got the space now. They're just going to walk across the point and
losing a lot of players.
That. 50 seconds left now to 1 minute 30 for Finland. A very comfortable position for Norway. Just got to sit tight now. They didn't manage to get the pick onto Raban though, so it is going to be more or less.
The soldier comes in, but he misses off.
Ooh, and Yahoo goes down along with QNX, and Ixo gets
all those
off by
players
Dizzy.
Coming in to try and kill the medic. Looks like they've just lost a lot of the Norwegian team. So if they can come in with their combo and deal a lot of damage now, they might be able to take the point back.
Definitely, as Endrio goes down as well.
Yeah.
Woolen, and they're just going to storm across this point, and yeah, like, real good picks there by Dizzy. Just a real good follow-up by the Finnish team.
Yeah. So red spy comes at main, and he gets picked up by the NGR. Yeah, they managed to hold on. When you said earlier it was 3 minutes. It looks like they managed to be surprisingly hold it for that long, and they could potentially still even win this if they can win this cliff battle here. Although they are backing out, giving them quite a bit of room. Perhaps this is smart though. If they can hold it for another minute, they've won. To be honest, Ixo's running crits apparently. Oh, so this could be interesting and see, because Raban does have his Uber right now, but he might still be expecting them to be running Uber since they have been the entire game. So
the force comes out. Here. That's a force there. At this point now, 50 seconds left now. It's going to mean if Ixa can back out alive, and that's exactly what he's doing. Go for the repush with the crits. No Uber to counter that. They're fairly clutched up as well.
Drops the medic.
Ooh.
Oh, Big Nando! That was huge.
What
for Finland.
Play.
Still could go anywhere, but that crits would have almost certainly done a lot of damage. They have
lost a lot of players though. The finish, a lot of them are respawners. However, Endure going down is going to be a big
Soldier
problem.
Jumps the medic.
But the bomb in there doesn't quite get him. It's cleaned up by Traitor though. Botman, sorry.
Huge at picking off the medic after the soldiers jumped in, like quite often.
Good cohesion, both of them.
Good bit of teamwork going on there.
That is what we like to see here. And now with
10 seconds left on the hold.
Gonna have to go for that suicide play there.
They might jump with a demo or something. Oh, demo goes down. Burn might have just run them around there because that's like a huge damage dealer. The demo on this point right here can like really help win the recap. If they can just hold off a little bit longer.
Point now.
Yeah.
They're getting slaughtered, and that's more or less a wipe. Endure respawning, and Bramovic gonna try and go for it.
Trying his best, I believe in him.
Oh, but he's gonna.
He got the pick and burn. Good man. That was unlucky. Solid play from Team Finland there. Like some really good picks. McNano dropping the medic. Burn getting the demo there at the end. It looked like just an innocent one pick, but at the end there, the teams and the damage was so equal. One more demo on blue team, or on red team even, might have won them the retake there. So just really a game of picks right now. The teams are so equal by the looks of it. That just, a couple of small changes seem to completely change the flow of it.
Absolutely, and Burn seems to be really much more turned on now. We're getting some good picks there.
Let's say that.
As I say that,
that's an awful wording.
Andy, shut up. Andy gets a good pick onto Mason before going down there, and he's going to get picked up by Dissy. Is he going to?
He's being watched off. He's being watched off by the demo and everything. He was in a good place there to get the demo or the sniper or something. Both sides still losing quite a few players. Did get him! That was amazing. He was being watched by the combo as well, so that was good on the Norwegian spy's end. But still kind of neither side seem to be too strong. Norway pushing on now, but
yeah, it looks like this is going to go in favour of Norway here. Dissy going in for the play, does get sniffed out there by Yahoo, and they're going to get the point now. They're maybe going to playing a little more aggressive than we've seen this game. Actually holding on the point now. He got Andy playing on that rock devil, but he does go down.
Burn wins the sniper duel though.
Yeah, Burn getting a nice early pick there. Might just be where they need to go in for maybe a dry push there. Maybe go and get that force.
I've noticed Neon being very aggressive this entire game.
Playing some real aggression there onto the point, and they're just edge capping it, but it's working as the Uber comes out. Nice denial there by the Finnish Pyro Jakahu, and no real picks for the Norwegians there. Mason and Burn. Now with Raban almost having his Uber and Uxa going down.
Spice comes down on point. Oh, big Jakahu picking off the spine there. That could have been a medic almost dropped there, but hopefully they don't lose the heavy. Oh, Finnish medics just lost their heavy. And he's Ubered on absolutely nothing. He waited far too long to pop there. Like the heavy, I think Kunai went up expecting them to still have an Uber, and she got picked off by just everything shooting her. And then they just one by one got picked off, and the medic had nothing to Uber. So that was just a complete loss on their end.
Yeah, I think Raban maybe needs to pay a little bit more attention to his team's positioning there. If they just used a little earlier, flashed a few players in, they would have had that point by now. They definitely had the advantage there. But that being said, yeah, Dissy does get picked off there, like Vet Leagues, and they're holding a fairly good position on Norway. Looks like, yeah,
Norwegian Spy still picking off the sniper again.
Yeah, he's really good. He's Brand being really good at denying that.
Yeah. Oh, I got the medic as well.
Woohoo!
A solid man today. He's been setting up in this little house, just killing the sniper and the medic the entire game. It's been quite a big deal for his team.
Bramovic, the absolute villain of the game. And
he gets the teleporter.
Oh. The teleporter. And a teleporter.
Oh, he's spawn camping. He's spawn camping on the medic. You know what was really smart there? He didn't disguise. He didn't disguise. If he'd have disguised, what's Dissy? Did Dissy just headshot? He got the medic.
There he goes.
Both spies are doing amazing this game. Just like Dissy's second top, both spies take second top scoring for their teams. But like Dissy just there dropped the medic, and I think fragged a couple of people with his gun. And the Norwegian spy stood undisguised around the spawn, so Raban couldn't see him through the wall, and then backstabbed him when he went on the teleporter. Because what Raban might have thought is, oh, the sappers just come off of it. It must have meant the spy was on the other end. And that was some smart stuff on both ends, I think.
All I can say is thank the Lord for the spy nerf, everyone.
Ah!
Because yes. It will be a good day when that can no longer happen. But fairly good hold here for Finland. They are going to start getting some pressure now onto the point there. Botman trying to put some time on the point, does get picked off by Kunai. And yeah, no real more commitment
both
from
sides
Norway.
are just being a bit loose here, aren't they?
They are a little bit. Endry does go down, but Raban goes down again to Bram Molvik before getting picked off there. And now with a good Uber advantage from Ixo, he's going to have to play fairly refined here.
No, it looks like Finland here are pushing very well.
They are, but Ixo with 90% more or less, and still with the 2 minutes before, before Finland takes this round, they can just walk this straight in.
Burn. Oh yeah, he is as well. Burn, but yeah. Burn's also got the demo, but so they're holding up on the cliff, basically just waiting for another combo to class to come in. If Finland were to jump the medic now, they would probably waste his Uber. But they don't seem to be doing any jumping or anything, so they might just have to wait for the demo to come back up. And it looks like they've actually managed to wait long enough for the demo to just respawn and re-push again. So they're Uber in the pyro.
Onto Wiethoofd, maybe a good choice, I'd say, as they just completely scare the Finns away.
Just walked into them, yeah.
And their leaks does go down, but they are going to get the point nonetheless with only 40 seconds left.
Raban died there, so they won't be able to have an Uber to push with.
Raban down. And yeah, this isn't looking great now. Only 30 seconds left, and Ixo holding no real Uber advantage actually. Equal Uber though, still a fairly good position to be in. The Finns are really going to have to pull something out here. Some couple of good picks from Burns, all it might take.
On Raban on Finland, so this is going to be pretty interesting if anything happens. But potentially they might try to win the DM duels with a bit more healing. But we all just have to see if anything happens here, really.
They are just walking straight across the point here. They need to actually get on the point right away.
Those fast heals seem to be doing quite a bit of work. The soldier bombs in but does not pick the medic. I'm not aware, but did they change the quick fix so the medic heals himself faster if he's dealing heals to other people, or is that?
I think only when you're actually using your charge.
Is it only when you're using the charge? Because
I
thought they upped medic to try and make you to want to heal people, because it makes yourself heal more or something, but I might be wrong. Finland does win the battle there, they get quite an aggressive position. Burn goes down, but...
Burn and McNando both going down is going to give Norway the potential to push in. They now have the Uber advantage. No demo, but maybe they can make it work.
They might wait for the demo to just come back, to be honest. He's got 100% Uber. Demo's come up to cliff. I think Finland's needed...
pick on
This the heavy. Might not be enough to change it though. They've still got an Uber demo and medic versus, well, nothing really. Just a quick fix medic and a pyro, so...
They haven't got much done with it as... Oh, no. I take
that was nearly the bottle frag.
Take that back.
Norway just wins that. Outright.
Wow, okay.
Is there still another round remaining?
I don't think so.
Oh,
that's it. That's it.
Was it first 2, 3? Or was it for 4 rounds? Yeah,
first 4 on UGC, this is ETF2L.
The regular ETF2L runs, okay. Logs.
Do you want to have a
peek at the logs?
Let's have a look.
You tell me what your thoughts are on them.
Right, let's have a... Well... Standing out was, strangely enough, is how darn impressive the Finnish DM was. The top 4 players all Finnish. Burn and Thomas with 35 kills. Thomas and McNando with 32 and Dissy with 30. It's just incredible.
Noticing though, Burn and the Scout both have 0 medic frags, whereas for the Norwegian team, the Sniper and the Scout both have 3 medic frags. So I'm not sure how significant it is, but it looks like a lot of their DM was just on like random things. Like Burn's got a lot of Sniper frags, Thomas has a lot of Soldier frags, and a lot of Spy frags. So like, while there's a lot of DM being dealt there, it doesn't seem like a lot of it was done in the right way.
That's very true, yeah. I think if I had to point out maybe one star player, I would give it to Bram Molvik, and
He was
purely
solid.
for those, like, I mean, yeah, he got the same amount of kills as Dissy, but in terms of actually saying that, Dissy got some insane med picks, but so did Bram Molvik. They're both spies really
But
on point
Dissy's like
there.
a really good Prem spy there, so it's good that he's been able to at least like match him, if not do better. Like
For sure. Yeah, I mean, he's not someone that stands
10
out
more
on that Norwegian
sniper
roster.
frags on their side. If Dissy have gotten 10 more sniper frags for Finland, do you think Finland might have had a bit more of an advantage there?
I think it's quite possible, to be honest, and
13 sniper frags.
yeah, it's just Brand just completely denying the classes that matter. As you were saying, like in the pre-game there, you know, the sniper's such an important role, and for Burn to be killed 13 times by a spy is, you know,
It's a huge deal.
Yeah, it means a lot. That's a lot of time that they had a dead sniper.
Dead sniper, yeah.
And you know that's ultimately like giving them a lot of opportunities just to go in to push without having to worry about their med getting dropped or whatever. You know, Ixo only died 11 times compared to Raban. I found Raban was, you know, dying a lot on after Ubers and stuff like that. He was getting killed and giving Ixo some advantage there. So maybe just the follow up from Norway after their Ubers, you know, made a pretty big deal. I can't deny though, Finland's flank there absolutely bombing it, absolutely, yeah. You know, McNando getting some insane plays, only one air shot, but still some incredible performances.
Thomas is like huge there as well. Like,
Oh, of course, yeah. He's a very well-renowned player, isn't he? And he certainly lived up to his name on this particular match.
things are finished for the finish.
I think. Oh, yeah. I think they might be, Woolen. I think a lot of people would have put more hope into Finland to make it to the playoffs there.
Especially with that roster.
They still have a
game
chance.
tomorrow, but they don't have the top seed now, so they're probably going to have to play a harder team in the next match, right, I assume?
I think they're playing Netherlands next.
Netherlands apparently have been quite strong, but they're missing about just over half their roster. Yeah, they're on 5 mercs or 5 subs, so
Oh dear.
it'd be interesting to see what Netherlands can do there, really.
That would be an interesting match, but I mean, is there anything else? Are we going to be able
Missing
to get
Leon
interviews in?
is slightly better than Adrian. No, we don't have time for interviews today.
Okay, that's a shame. Well, is there anything else to say? Woolen, have you got any shout-outs?
Just some really pretty good game overall. It was like, if you look at the logs, it looks like Finland had a huge advantage. Most of their classes did better than the Norway classes, but I feel like Norway as a team worked a lot better together. Like the medic popped at the right times, he flashed the right people at the right times and got out at the right times. They managed to keep the sniper down for Finland, and just as a team, they seemed to be able to flow a lot better. Which was interesting, as Finland seems to be the ones that were scrimming quite a bit, so I think they were just losing a lot of DM battles at the wrong times, which was unfortunate. But if I were to shout out, just shout out Wiethoofd and everyone at BlackOut for casting this, and you, my friendo, Chando.
Absolutely, and to you. So it's been a great cast. It's been a great match, and once again Norway proving themselves the underdogs, but very much the powerhouse against Finland. Unfortunately, we won't be able to be casting the match tomorrow against Netherlands, but until then, we will see you next time.
Goodbye.